This absolutely made the former royal known as Meghan Markle blow a gasket. Why? And more importantly, why was Prince Harry left out in the cold after this? As ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. As ever, thank you so much for your time today on this glorious sunny day. Apparently we're going to be getting a heat wave, so guess what? You'll hear me moaning about the heat very soon. I know, I can't do with the heat. Are you the same? Knotted hankies all round, that sort of stuff. I like the heat, and don't get me wrong, I like sunny days and stuff like that, but you don't want to be doing anything, do you? You know what I mean? You want to be sat in a chair, either nodding off, crossword, puzzle, or indeed just literally drifting off listening to music or the radio. You don't want to work, you don't need to be working, do you? Not when it's a mega heat wave. I'm glad you're with me. I can understand. Well, you're dropping off now, aren't you? But it's not that warm where you are, is it? Do pay attention. As ever, let's get back to your royal story of the day. You're all very naughty, I can sense that in the comments below. Absolutely. Now, what's interesting when you think about it is, as we know, Meghan and Harry are trying desperately to salvage their depleted PR. You've got to sort of look at things and think, well, what can I do when situations like this engulf you? And what was fascinating to think was, and we've often said here on the show, Meghan steadfastly refuses to have her children featured in any level of anything to do with her marketing. Of course, unless there's big dollars like Netflix. Then, of course, Archie's privacy was invaded numerous times, as was, of course, Princess Lily. Still haven't heard anything about Miss and Harriman taking to court Associated News also. Strange thing that, isn't it? Yeah, he was the man apparently that took numerous pictures, or was there, of course, when Queen Elizabeth allegedly popped up and down to see Harry and Meghan with Lily at Windsor. Yeah, it's all very vague, these things. Wish to be more specific, don't you? But what was interesting, you see, over here in the very heart of London was simply this. We had, of course, our England game taking place. And what I loved about this was the unity, of course, of the country and the rest of the world. Expats, everybody rooting for Gareth Southgate's team. Sadly, they didn't manage to pull it off, but a wonderful message from both Prince William, there in presence, alongside Prince George, and of course His Majesty the King, did the sterling work. But it was this that made Meghan and Harry literally explode. Yes, a simple picture of course, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis enjoying the football game at home. Well, of course, Dad and George were out in Berlin. But apparently, you see, they all had their own picture set to go. That's right. Archie in an England football shirt and Harry in an England football shirt too. Both sat watching the game over in California. Unity, father and son, that sort of stuff. It was all taken, ready to go, and literally within minutes, of course, the Prince and Princess of Wales picture popped up. Now, they couldn't release it. Meghan apparently blew a gasket. And more importantly now, in this, as ever we have to say, alleged paranoid world, wonders if somebody knew what was going on inside the house. Given, according to the source, it was only taken on an iPhone, who else could have known? Spur of the moment stuff? Maybe buying the football kit? Who knows? Either way, this didn't go down well. And some people might suggest it was simply an own goal to the Prince and Princess of Wales. Now, I don't know about you, I thought this literally was a wonderful picture. You can even see Prince Louis getting a little bit bored, while Princess Charlotte's more engrossed in the game. Fascinating stuff. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.